talking about Arctic animals, okay? Who can tell me what an Arctic animal is? Yes, sir.
An animal that lives in the Arctica.
Okay, that's very good. Michelle?
Arctic animals could be animals that can stay in the cold for lots of days.
That's wonderful. Very good example and great sentence. Who can tell me types of animals that live in the Arctic?
Polar bears, Arctic foxes, penguins, and sometimes there is caribou.
That's right, caribou. I love that. So today we're going to be learning about polar bears. Who can tell me what they know? One thing they know about a polar bear. Yes, ma'am.
They say they can stay warm in the cold.
They can stay warm in the cold. And today we're going to find out how they stay warm in the cold. What else can you tell me about polar bears?
They eat fish.
They eat fish. Good. So we're going to be learning about the different types of Arctic animals, and today we're going to learn about polar bears. We're going to learn what their habitat is, how they survive, okay? And we're going to learn some fun facts about them as well. Now today we're going to learn some new words as well. Let's look at this word right here. Protect. Can you say that with me?
Protect.
Protect. And we're going to learn all about this word, protect. We're also going to learn this one, tundra. Can you say that with me? Tundra. Now, you're going to be listening for these words as I read, all right? And I want you, will you let them in, please? I want you to touch your nose and listen for the definition whenever you hear this word, okay? All right, let's learn about polar bears. So, before we get started, what type of book do you think this is? Do you think this is a fiction or a nonfiction book?
Non-fiction.
Nonfiction. So we're going to be learning facts about polar bears. Who can tell me what this is? What is this? It's the table of contents. And remember, nonfiction books have a table of contents, and the table of contents tells us where something is. So if I wanted to learn about polar bear hunters, I would look, polar bear hunters, and I would find that on page 18. All right, sit up nice and tall and listen. Big bear. Polar bears are the largest meat-eating animals on land. They live in the tundra around the Arctic Ocean. This is one of the coldest places on Earth. Did you hear something?
Tundra.
Listen again as I say it. They live in the tundra around the Arctic Ocean. This is one of the coldest places on Earth. What do you think tundra means?
Tundra means the Arctic is super cold and the white board.
Very good. Good sentence too. Tundra means cold. It means flat, no trees, and it's always cold
And snowy.
and snowy. A polar bear has a thick body, long neck, and a short tail. Its small head has little round ears. Some polar bears weigh 1,700 pounds. That is as much as 10 people. And here we have a diagram of a polar bear. Remember, it's pointed the little ear and the long neck. In icy tundra life, polar bears have fat that helps keep out the cold. They have fur that looks white, but it's really clear. The sun's rays shine through the fur and warm the bear's black skin. So a polar bear has black skin, and its fur is clear. Why do you think it looks white? Polar bears have fur on the bottoms of their feet. This helps their feet stay warm when they walk. They have long claws that keep them from falling on ice and rocks. Their claws also help them hunt. And here, this is showing you the claws. So they have claws for many reasons, don't they? To help them hunt and to help them walk so they don't slip and fall in the ice. Polar bears eat meat. They like to hunt seals. Polar bears wait near holes in the ice. When a seal comes up for air, the polar bear grabs it. And this is pointing to an ice in the hole, or hole in the ice. Polar bears are good swimmers. They use their front legs to push through the water. They catch seals under the water. Some even kill and eat small whales. That's a powerful animal if it can kill a whale, isn't it?
Yes.
Polar bears find mates in the spring. Mothers have cubs during the winter. They take care of their cubs for several years. They find them food. They protect them from other polar bears too. What did you hear?
Protect.
They protect them from other polar bears too. What do you suppose protect means? Keep them safe, to guard them. Good. And this is pointing to the little cub.
So cute.
Polar bear hunters. No animals hunt polar bears. However, some people do. Arctic people use polar bear fur and meat. Some countries have laws against killing polar bears. So what is that? What's the only thing that hunts polar bears?
People.
Disappearing homes. Some people are worried that polar bears may die off. In the ice in parts of the Arctic tundra is melting. Without their icy homes, how will polar bears live? Tundra. Remember what tundra means?
It's really cold and there's no trees.
Very good. So what do you think the polar bears would do if the tundra melted?
They wouldn't be alive.
They'll go to
They'll die off. There's no food for them to hunt, huh? Okay. So I want you to look up here. What two words did you learn today? Protect and tundra. Who can tell me what protect means? Louise.
Guard.
Protect means to guard. Good. Complete sentence, please. Michelle, what does tundra mean?
Tundra means that it can be really cold and no trees and really snowy.
That's a great definition, great sentence. Who can tell me a fun fact that they learned about polar bears? I want you to close your eyes and think about it. Oh, I forgot something. We said that we wanted to know how they survived. How do they survive?
They survive because there has to be snow and ice and no trees.
Okay, so they live, well, let's go back. They live on the tundra, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do they eat?
They eat fish and
Whales.
whales and
polar bears.
Seals. What happened to our hands? Okay. Tell me a fun fact about polar bears. They hunt seals. Good. What can you tell me about polar bears? Okay, they have sharp claws. Do you remember what those claws are for?
Hunting.
Hunting and how you use that word that we just learned. Good. Alright. Okay, go ahead, Cora. They hunt for fish. Good. Okay, so today we're going to write about that. We're going to write about polar bears today.